Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Caught quickly. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it off from the gun. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And he's back to throw again on second down. And they get the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The punt team making their way on the field.
On to punt it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good enough for a first down.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here comes a handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 13. With the catch in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Checks this down to the running back. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense ready to start this drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to throw it again. The pass pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Looking to throw here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Players are down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. The back's got it on a counter. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. Let's set up at 3rd and 4. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw yet again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Big spin on the run.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. QB keeps it himself. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. There's the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. This might be for the ball game. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Well, a combination today of some pretty stout defense, but also some inept offensive play ends up being a tough loss.
Yeah, no kidding. Not exactly the most exciting game, and especially as a quarterback, it was frustrating to watch because there are a good handful of missed opportunities, but hopefully you can use this to right the ship and tweak a few things and come back better.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.